Maturity is not when we start speaking big things. It is when we start understanding small things. Have you ever wondered what maturity really is? Is it about age, experience, or is it just about how we handle life? Many people think maturity comes naturally as we grow older, but that's not entirely true. Maturity is a mindset, shaped by experiences and self-awareness. So let's dive deep into what it really means to be mature. Maturity isn't something you wake up with one day. It's built over time. It's a process, a journey of self-discovery and growth. Think about the experiences that have shaped you, the challenges you've overcome, the mistakes you've learned from, the times you've had to dig deep and find strength you didn't know you had. Life throws challenges at you, and how you respond to them shapes your maturity. These experiences, though difficult, can be incredible catalysts for growth. But there are also moments when maturity comes from within, when we decide to change, grow, and become better, without waiting for life to teach us the hard way. Embrace the experiences that life throws your way, both the good and the bad, and use them as fuel for your personal growth. Let's be honest, we all overthink sometimes. It's part of being human. Our minds race, imagining the worst, doubting ourselves, or stressing over things we can't control. But true maturity is when you start using overthinking for your own good. Instead of letting your thoughts spiral into anxiety and fear, you learn to channel them productively. You become an observer of your thoughts, acknowledging them without letting them control you. You develop a problem-solving mindset, understanding that setbacks are not the end, but simply opportunities to learn and adapt. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool. Use it wisely and watch how it transforms your journey towards maturity. We live in a world where we're constantly bombarded with external motivation. We look to others for validation, encouragement, and a push in the right direction. And while it's wonderful to have supportive people in our lives, true maturity lies in understanding that lasting motivation must come from within. People can inspire you, push you, and support you, but at the end of the day, no one can truly motivate you except yourself. Maturity is when you stop waiting for someone to push you forward and start doing it on your own. You take the reins of your life, setting your own goals and finding the internal drive to achieve them. You become your own biggest cheerleader, your own source of inspiration. Remember, you are capable of achieving incredible things, but it all starts with igniting the fire of self-motivation within you. We live in a society that often glorifies constant connection. We're told that being alone is something to be feared, that happiness is found in the company of others. But what if I told you that one of the most profound aspects of maturity is learning to be comfortable with your own company? Many of us fear being alone. We equate it with loneliness, isolation, and a sense of lack. But maturity is when you realize that loneliness is not the worst thing in the world. In fact, solitude can be a powerful tool for growth and self-discovery. True connection starts from within. Maturity is when you stop forcing connections and start valuing your own company. Embrace solitude. Don't be afraid to spend time alone with your thoughts and feelings. You might be surprised by what you discover about yourself. We are social creatures wired for connection and belonging. While this is a beautiful aspect of human nature, it also makes us susceptible to the opinions, judgments, and actions of others. And often we let their words and actions have far more power over us than they deserve. But maturity is when you stop allowing others to control your emotions. It's about recognizing that you have the power to choose how you react to external stimuli. When you stop overthinking their words, you reclaim your mental energy. True maturity is when you finally choose your peace over their expectations. Remember, you are not responsible for the reactions of others, but you are responsible for your own peace. Choose it, cultivate it, and never apologize for prioritizing it. Imagine trying to navigate a complex maze without a map. You'd wander aimlessly, making wrong turns and feeling lost and frustrated. That's what it's like to go through life without a deep understanding of yourself. Maturity starts with self-awareness. It's about taking the time to look inward, to explore your values, beliefs, strengths, and weaknesses. If you don't take the time to know yourself, you'll always be lost, following others blindly, doubting your choices, and seeking external validation. Maturity is when you finally understand yourself and make decisions based on your truth, not others' expectations. So, take the time to get to know yourself. It's the most important journey you'll ever take. We live in a culture that often glorifies selflessness, placing a high value on putting the needs of others before our own. While it's admirable to be compassionate and supportive, it's crucial to strike a balance. True maturity lies in understanding that you can't pour from an empty cup. Many people spend their lives trying to make others happy, sacrificing their own peace, needs, and mental health in the process. Maturity is when you finally understand that self-care isn't selfish, it's necessary. It's about recognizing that you are worthy of love, care, and attention just as much as anyone else. Self-care is not a luxury, it's an investment in your overall well-being. Remember, self-care is not selfish, it's self-preservation. And it's an essential aspect of living a mature and fulfilling life.